greedy and foul-mouthed, and they refuse to do as they're told." When her father grinned and his eyes creased up at the corners, she couldn't help smiling back. "Good practice for when you have children of your own, I should have thought." "Happen I don't want children of my own." Now she was just being silly. Act like a child, and she would never win him over. "Anyway," he ignored her remark to continue, "you've got a job, keeping the books for Browns. It's why I made you that desk and got you that typewriter you kept on about, so you could type up their invoices, do their accounts and whatnot." "I know," Lou said, her exasperation perilously close to boiling over. "But the work is dull, and because Mr. Brown brings the books here each week, it doesn't feel like proper work at all. Worse still, since the whole lot only takes me a couple of hours, the amount I get paid is barely enough to keep me in Kirby grips." "Well, if it's money you need—" "No, Dad. Can't you see?" By her sides, her frustration was curling her hands into fists. "This isn't about money. It's about—" "Look, love," her father interjected. "What's brought all this on again, eh? Is it that business with young Esme? Is that what's got you so restless?" She sighed. Poor Esme. There she was, just 2 days from marrying the rather lovely Richard Trevanion, son of a Member of Parliament, who had a job doing something hush-hush in the War Office. When wallop. Out of the blue, Aunt Naomi had broken the news that she and Captain Coburn were not Esme's real parents. Esme, it turned out, was actually the daughter of an East End railway labourer and his illegitimately born wife, Bertha, the latter a half-sister to Naomi through her serially philandering father, Hugh Russell. Hardly surprising, then, that after that bombshell, not only had her poor cousin felt unable to go ahead with the wedding, she had decided to run off and make a fresh start where no one knew anything about her. Of course, with the way things were working out here, she, Lou, now regretted not going with her. Now that it was too late, she could see that Esme had been right. Together, they could have gone anywhere, done anything. At the moment of Esme suggesting it, though, all she had been able to see were the risks. And on that score, Dad was right. The upset had left her feeling unsettled. But admitting that would only give him more ammunition to use against her, and he had enough of that already. "No, Dad," she said, looking up to find him watching her. "It's not that. I'd be lying to say what happened to Esme didn't make me stop and think. But that's not why I want to do this. I want to feel useful, hopeful even. I want to get out and make new friends, see new things." And it was true. For some long time now she'd been wanting to strike out and make something of herself. And while she might have missed the opportunity to start afresh with Esme, it didn't mean she couldn't pull herself together and do something with her life. Thanks to this war, women were taking on all sorts of jobs. No longer was a woman's only choice to stay at home, waiting to be married and start a family. Women these days were earning their own money, contributing to the war effort by filling the jobs vacated by their serving menfolk. And if the recruitment adverts plastered everywhere were to be believed, they were having fun doing it. And fun was something she craved almost more than a bit of independence and some money in her pocket. "Well," Luke Channer picked up again, "if your mind's set on getting a job, then all I can do is prevail upon you to be sensible and pick something out of harm's way." "But, Dad—" Wait. He was giving in. He was going to cease raising objections and let her go out to work. Because if he was, she should act before he changed his mind. "I will," she said quickly, avoiding looking at him directly. "You have my word. I won't do nothing foolish." With a rueful shake of his head, her father pushed himself away from his workbench and came limping towards her.